Hey guys, welcome back to Obsessive Crochet Lady. I'm Amanda. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Today is Monday, the 12th of May, which is insane. I hope you guys had a wonderful Mother's Day for all of you mothers out there. Um, yeah. Uh, Goodness, I cannot believe it is already almost 10 o'clock at night. I do apologize that this video is just coming out. Um, it's been kind of a long day, so I'm sure you know how it goes. So, today is Megan Lapp Madness Monday, which is crazy. Um, Last video, I showed you guys my twisted tentacles on my large Octo. Yeah. And I did decide to rip them all out. I started from the very base chain, everything. I started all over. I was about to start round 13 when I recorded that video, and I frogged all of it. And if you're wondering, what the heck is Megan Lapp Madness Monday? Well, let me tell you. Megan Lapp Madness Monday is something I came up with in this noggin right here. So, back last year, myself and the beautiful, lovely, amazing Sam over at Memphis Makes did a collaboration of the Impkin book by Megan Lapp, also known as Crafty Intentions. And we did a collaboration with her Impkin book, and we had planned to do another collaboration for this year, but she started a new job, a different job, and I had to go back to work. So our schedules did not mesh at all. Like, not one bit. So I still wanted to do something similar, and I made sure it was okay with her first. She said, go right ahead. It's fine. No worries. Like, it's cool. And with that idea, I was like, this year I wanted to be a least amount of stress as possible, which we all know still doesn't happen that way. But as much, less stress as possible. I didn't want to put myself in a box, and no matter how much or how many of Megan Lapp patterns I did, even if I only got one done for the year, that would be okay. So I have quite a few of her patterns, and I have already made her large realistic octopus before, but it was for a friend, and I really wanted to make one for myself. So that is what I am doing now. I originally was going to do just patterns out of the monster book, but I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to put myself in a box. So I decided just to do any of the patterns that I have of hers. I have not worked on my husband's dragon. Yeah. Um, I got sick twice, which is insane. I rarely get sick for it, like anything. So for me to get sick back to back was horrible. Um, Sorry, I'm tired. And so for me to even get sick was crazy. But back to back, just running myself ragged. But that's how life be sometimes. Um, so, anyways. Um, so, yeah, I am doing any of the patterns that I would like to do. I made 2 aliens already this year. I have a good bit of the dragon parts done. I just haven't been in the right headspace between work and being sick to work on it. So, yeah. Um, and so, like I said, I'm working on the Octo. There's not a lot of parts to the octopus, so I think that's why I can work on it. And I've been kind of hyper focused on it and the Mandala Madness blankets. I do have a couple commissions I need to finish, but I don't like to work on commissions when I'm sick because I don't want to spread those germs. Um, so, just like I try, if I'm making something for a couple friends that I know are sensitive to smells, I try not to wear lotion because I don't want that to get on there and then them have a reaction to it. Um, I even had somebody that I made a shawl for, and I didn't know she was allergic to cats. And the one time I didn't wash the shawl, because I normally do, whenever I send something, I wash it. Blankets and shawls, not amigurumi, but that kind of stuff. The one time I did not wash it, she had a really bad allergic reaction to it. So Amanda tries to be conscientious. Um, I tend not to eat snacks. Um, Unless it's for myself or like my husband, because then it really doesn't matter. I keep like, a wet rag near me all the time. As you can see, rag. That's because I'm constantly hot, but I can just get the gunk off my fingers if need be. Anyways, so where did I get to on this octopus? Like I said, I've been hyper focusing on it. So I am actually, first of all, let me get the hook. I'm using my 6mm Clover Amour. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. There you go. It's dark. Like I said, it's after 10 o'clock at night. So, there's Tigger. Peekaboo Tiggy. So, yeah, 6mm crochet hook. And the yarn that I'm using, no, Tiggy, stay. Tiggy, stay. He's not wanting to stay. Stay. Tigger, stay for now. Stay. Lay down. Please. The yarn that I'm using, these are fresh balls. Fresh balls. Is this, and that is pink. It's like a aqua tealy color and pink. They are Loops and Threads Barcelona. This one is called Sky. It is 328 yards or 300 meters, 7 ounces or 200 grams. It is a bulky number 5. It suggests a 6mm crochet hook. And I probably could have gone down a hook size, but I'm not just using one strand at a time. I'm using 2 strands at a time. So I stayed with the 6. And I want it to be on the bigger side. For the tentacles, I'm not crocheting crazy tight because they're the tentacles. They don't need to be really tight. They don't get stuffed or anything unless you are doing the sucker bottom, but they still don't get stuffed. They only get stuffed with the ends. I don't know if I'm going to do the bottom like I did last time. I think there's 2 different versions. One has like 230 something suckers, 8 different sizes. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that this time. I will just basically have to see how I feel. I still have to order the eyes, but that's going to be a hot minute. I want to try and find some aquamarine eyes with like maybe some white speckles in it or something. Some really pretty eyes for it since it's going to be mine. Um, yeah, I think if I had more yarn, I probably would have held 3 together. I want to make it as big as possible. I do. I want to make it as big as possible. I would love to get some blanket yarn, like the flecked one, and do it with the fleck. Oh, I think it would be absolutely gorgeous, and it would be ginormous, and I would be very happy, very very happy. Anyways, so this is the yarn I'm using. It is machine wash cold, tumble dry. Um, Machine washable, dryable. Do not bleach. It says you can iron, probably on low. It's made in Turkey. Can dry clean using pee, but like I said, I don't wash my amigurumi. There's no reason to. He's gonna be my bed Octo. So, super excited. So this is the yarn I'm using. I'm sure, almost sure I'm gonna have enough, but hoping I have one more. So I need to see if Michaels has any of this colorway, because that's where obviously I got it, was Loops and Thread Michaels, Loops and Threads Barcelona. So I'm really hoping that they have more. I keep forgetting to look. My days are all over the place. So I spent half of my day with my mom. I came home, took a nap. It wasn't a very long nap. Talked to my husband, got dinner, ate dinner, and then I've been crocheting more. But still really haven't had a lot of crochet time today, so yeah. And I close tomorrow night. I close Wednesday night, and then I'm back Thursday morning at 6 a.m. and work 6 to 3, and then I'm off Friday. So, yep. Anyways, trying to make this video a little bit longer because otherwise it's going to be short and sweet. And I'm trying to talk slower. I've been talking fast lately, and it's not a good thing. Makes my videos small. So I do need to make some videos tomorrow. So need to go to bed at a decent time tonight so I can get up and do some videos since I wasn't able to batch record today. Yeah. Anyways, anywho. So hopefully you will have some videos this week. Worst case scenario, I'll have today and Thursday. And after this video, I'm going to work on my mandalas for a little bit and then head to bed. So, anywho, that is the yarn I'm using. Like I said, last time I was on round 12, I ended round 12. I was about to be on round 13, which is the end of the tentacles. But I had to frog. So how far did I get? You ready? Ta-da! I am at the same point I was when I frogged. So here are the very, very big tentacles. So this obviously, because, so, not to give anything away, you make this part. Here's your tentacles. They are that long. They're pretty big. And so you make this bottom part, and then you make the head, and then part of the body, and you reconnect at the top here. Sorry, I got the hiccups now. and you start decreasing, and then you add the head. So it won't be this big around. It'll probably be maybe like this big. So it's going to be a huge octo. It's going to be massive. But it won't be quite this big. So there is my octo so far. And I'm super excited. So, yay. Like I said, I just need to get the rest of the tentacles done. I have one more round of tentacles. And then you start the head and all of that fun stuff. So, yeah, this is so far, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how big he turns out. So like I said, I'm holding 2, and hopefully I have enough yarn. I should have enough yarn for this part of the tentacles to finish off, and then the head, and then to connect the head to the body. I should have enough. But I might have to buy another 5 weight to do the bottom tentacles. And then if I want to do the suckers. So it just all depends. And I would have to find like a matching yarn if I can't find this Barcelona. So it's going to be a whole thing. But anywho, this is her so far. So I'm so excited. I've used almost 2 balls of the yarn. This is like literally as much as I have left. Yeah, so. But it's not twisted. Not twisted at all. So, my plan worked. I did tell you guys last time, instead of trying not to twist the chain while doing the slip stitch to join, I literally snipped off, sewed the ends together, and then went that way. So it seemed to do the trick. It twisted a little bit, but I was able to finagle it. So it was easier to finagle it that way. But yeah, there is my octo legs. Ta-da! So, okie dokie, guys. Well, that is all I have for you today. Please don't forget to check out our Sam. I would greatly appreciate it. And until the next one, please don't forget, one small act of kindness. You never know what somebody's going through. Even if it's just a simple smile or a simple hello, that may just be what they need for today. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.